Thinking of moving to Oklahoma City? For a lot of people, the driving force behind that decision is simple: the cost of living. And if your current city has your budget stretched tighter than my jeans during my emo era, and you're wondering if there's a place where your money can actually breathe, OKC might be worth a look. But hold on, before you make any big decisions, let's break down what it really costs to live here in 2025 and answer the question, is OKC still edging out other major cities enough to really make the difference? Let's find out. What's up, guys? I'm Jonathan Knight, and on this channel I talk about all things Oklahoma City and all of the surrounding suburbs. Today, as you probably guessed by now, we're breaking down the cost of living here in OKC in 2025, because between inflation, housing prices, and $8 cartons of eggs— what's that, Susan? They're $11 now? Anyway, surely eggs won't be $13 forever, but it's good to know where your money will stretch further. Spoiler alert, OKC might surprise you. So we're gonna cover all of that today in every category, but first, if you are thinking of moving to the Oklahoma City area, whether it's in the next few weeks or few months from now, listen, I would love the opportunity to help make a smooth move right here to OKC. You're gonna find my contact information right down in the description below, so please feel free to shoot me a call, a text, or an email, or even better, click the link below to schedule a one-on-one video call with me, or you can simply scan the QR code on the screen so that we can discuss how I can hopefully help you buy that perfect home right here in OKC. Okay, so it's no news to you that over the last few years, inflation has really been doing its thing. And short of a recession, prices aren't exactly coming down anytime soon. That said, OKC still continues to be one of those cities that's under the radar that can really help your money stretch a little further, probably compared to where you're living. In fact, OKC's cost of living overall still continues to be about 16% lower than the national average. So for this video, for comparison, we're going to be comparing OKC to Dallas because, well, it's kind of fun to pick on your bigger brother. And we'll also see how that all lines up with the national average. So first off, I hope we can all agree that Dallas is a significantly bigger city than OKC. Now, with that said, let's start with the money coming in. The median household income here in Oklahoma City is right around $67,000. By comparison, the median household income in Dallas is, wait for it, $68,000. And nationally, the median household income is right around $81,000. So it's probably no surprise that the national median income is higher than OKC, but it may surprise you that OKC holds its own, especially when compared to Dallas. It's kind of like holding your own with your big brother at Mario Kart. Get those bananas out of here. Now here's where it really gets spicy. According to the cost of living calculators, you would need to earn around $81,000 in Dallas in order to maintain the same lifestyle that you live here in Oklahoma City on our median income. So when it comes to your overall bang for buck, there's a pretty clear winner here in OKC. All right, let's go ahead and dive into housing. I mean, it is the big one. The median home price here in Oklahoma City is right around $270,000, or if you look across the Oklahoma City metro, it's closer to $300,000. In Dallas, however, the median price for a home is going to cost you around $425,000. And the national median home price sits right around $420,000. Wait, less than Dallas? Yep. So yeah, probably no surprise, but your money buys more house here in OKC than Dallas. Plain and simple. Renters, don't worry, I got you. The cost of an average one-bedroom apartment here in OKC is going to cost you right around $1,000. In Dallas, on average, that will cost you around $1,500, and nationally, on average, it's going to cost you right around $1,700 for a one-bedroom apartment. So if you're tired of spending over half your paycheck on your apartment, hopefully you'll find some relief here in OKC. And quick sidebar, the cost of leaving a comment on this video is, well, it's free. And if OKC is on your list of potential cities to move to, comment "Move OKC" below and I'll send you a really valuable relocation guide absolutely free. Again, comment "Move OKC" in the comments. All right, let's talk transportation. Oklahoma City is definitely a driving city, as is Dallas for the most part, so you're gonna need a set of wheels. As of today, the average price of a gallon of gas here in OKC is right around $2.67, compared to Dallas, where a gallon of gas is gonna cost you, on average, about $2.80. And across the US, the average is right around $3.20. So yeah, gas is routinely cheaper than Dallas and the US average, which is good because, you know, nobody wants to sell a kidney to fill up their gas tank. Not again. If you're a public transit person, then a bus ride is going to cost you around $1.75 here in OKC, compared to Dallas, which is going to cost you somewhere around $2 to upwards of $4.50. Now, to be fair, I'm pretty certain that Dallas has a better public transportation system with likely better routes and frequency, but hey, OKC is improving slowly but surely. And I think it's definitely worth noting while on this topic that traffic here in OKC feels very light compared to that in Dallas. After all, time is money. All right, time for food.
Oh, hell yeah.
No, Steve, not really. Anyway, according to NerdWallet, groceries and dining out cost around 6% less here in OKC versus Dallas and around 10% less than the national average. Now, to be clear, eggs are still $15.
They're up to $17 now.
Okay, whatever, you get the point. I'm really just saying that by comparison, that leaves more in the budget for things like steak or tacos or, I don't know, whatever that guilty pleasure is for you. For me, it's definitely ice cream. And if you ever needed an excuse to splurge on dessert, this is it, my friends. All right, healthcare. That's not getting any cheaper. In Dallas, it's gonna cost you around 9% more for healthcare versus Oklahoma City. A standard doctor's appointment is gonna cost around $150 in both cities, but OKC does edge out when you compare the cost of an optometrist or a dentist. Nationally, however, Oklahoma City is kind of right on par with the national averages. Anyway, if you just need to get a standard doctor's visit, you're probably not gonna have to, rob a bank or anything. And that's always nice. Entertainment. We all gotta be entertained. I mean, we're not just all working to pay the bills, are we? Are we? Is that all we're doing? Okay, a movie ticket here in OKC is around $12 versus around $15 in Dallas, and actually the US average is right around $12 as well. Now, some of you are living in cities where it's like $30 for a movie ticket, so I know that probably sounds insane. Also, do people still go to the movies? Maybe I'm out of the loop. A 6-pack of premium beer here in OKC is still only slightly cheaper than Dallas, around $10. And a yoga class here in Oklahoma City, that's gonna cost you around $12 to $15. However, if you're looking to find your center in Dallas, a yoga class is gonna cost you around $25. Namaste, broke. Now remember, cost of living is only one variable to consider when it comes to moving to a city, and yeah, it's a big one. But if saving money without compromising your quality of life is high on your priority list, I definitely think you should be considering Oklahoma City. But for more of a complete picture, I highly recommend checking out all of the pros and cons of Oklahoma City by checking out this video right here. And as always, guys, until next time, I certainly hope to see you soon. See ya.